guys, Coach Justin here with your at-home workout of the day for Wednesday, April 1st. Our prep for today is going to involve 3 movements: a lunge matrix, leg swings, and a suitcase pillar with your dumbbell. So your lunge matrix, you're going to start off with your feet hip width apart, parallel to one another. You're going to step forward with one leg. Okay, whichever leg is remaining planted, that leg stays planted the whole time for our entire side of our matrix. So you're going to go and do 3 forward lunge steps, and then 3 lateral lunge steps. I'm showing you at a 45 here so you can see. And then 3 cross back behind curtsy lunges. Then you're going to change your planted foot and do 3 reps at each position with the other leg planted. Forward lunge times 3, side lunge times 3, curtsy lunge times 3. All right? And that's your lunge matrix. Second, our leg swings, 10 forward and back on each leg. So you can grab onto something, a wall, to support your balance. Forward and back, get higher and higher as you go through the set. So it's 1, 1, 2, 2, all the way to 10, 10. Switch sides to the other leg, 10 forward and backward on the other leg. Finally, our suitcase pillar with the dumbbell. You're going to hold on to your dumbbell just beside your hip, feet underneath you, hip width. You're going to bring one knee up, okay, the one that's beside the dumbbell. Brace up through the core, minimal compensation. I will have to lean over a bit, but that's okay. The idea, the goal is to lean over as little as possible. If you have your arm out, that's going to help your counterbalance as well. Try to be as straight up and down as you can from head to planted foot. Braced up, you're going to hold that position there for 20 seconds. Switch hands, switch legs, balance on the other side, that suitcase position. 20 seconds on the other side. I am straightening my knee, squeezing my quads, squeezing my hip and glute, and keeping this knee level with my hip. 20 seconds per side. We're going to go through all that for 3 sets, and that's your prep for today. All right, our strength for today, guys, is going to involve 3 movements: a lateral step up, a scissor hip extension, and a tempo chair raise. So your lateral step up you can do with a dumbbell in goblet position, or you can do with body weight alone. You want to be set up so your foot is on the box beside you, and then your other foot is relatively next to the up leg. So in other words, we don't want to be in a position where we're back here, feet are beside each other. This is important because now I'm going to perform the movement by shifting my weight over to this foot rather than stepping myself forward. So I'm shifting over to my up leg here, driving my foot through the box to stand myself up, and then controlling my descent back down to the ground to finish the range of motion, and then into the next. The less you push off with your bottom leg, the better. So you're going to do 8 reps on each side there. Again, you can use a dumbbell in the goblet position if you would like. Next, a scissor hip extension. So you're going to set yourself up on the ground on your back. Knees are at 90 degrees. Heels are on top of your box or object. You're going to bring one leg up off the box and bridge your hips up, squeezing your hamstring and glute, not pushing away on the box. Right? You're almost pulling in on the box. Coming up, and control yourself back down. You should feel this in your hamstring of this planted leg here. That's what's doing the work. That's why I want you guys pulling. Rather than using your glute by pushing away, you want to drive your heel straight down into the box or even pull a little bit to maximize that hamstring contraction. So, the scissor hip extension you're going to do for 8 reps on each leg. Finally, tempo chair raise. So here's another way that you're going to be creative with your load because we don't have as much weights, okay? We can increase lever lengths. So you're going to set yourself up like you're going to deadlift this chair. Push your hips back. Allow your chest to fall, load up the hamstring and glutes. Make sure your spine is relatively flat. From here, you're going to grab onto your chair, and with straight elbows, Raise that chair up as high as you can. Working on core stability, our shoulder stability, and keeping an isometric hinge position here. You're gonna raise up with tempo for 5 reps. Control up, control down, repeat. Notice how my weight is back. Right? To load up my legs as much as possible and not my lower back. So you're gonna do 5 tempo raises there, and we're gonna go through all of those movements for 4 sets, and that's your strength for today. Okay guys, our Metcon for today is gonna be a 10-minute AMRAP of step-ups, side planks, and kneel to stand-ups, okay? We're doing side planks on each side individually. Starting with step-ups. Okay, you can hold a dumbbell if you'd like, either here like this in the goblet position, or down by your side. I don't care which hand you hold it in. I just want you to alternate when you alternate legs. Okay? So one foot is staying on top of the box the whole time. You're gonna do your 25 reps on one side and then switch and do 25 reps on the other side. Now you don't have to break it up 25 and 25. If you wanna do 5s or 10s or whatever, you can. But you keep your foot up there the whole time. Do all your reps that you're going for that chunk of reps, and then switch legs. And then the other side. So we got 50 reps. Make sure you stand up tall. Okay, knees and hips fully extended when you're on top of the box. 50 reps there. Then you're going to do a plank up on your right side. So support yourself. You can use a dumbbell at your hips, but you don't have to. I want you to have your top leg out in front of you, and then there's a little bit of a V to my body. So my hips are behind me. I'm going to drive my hips forward as I bridge myself up into a side plank, and then hips back to come down. Up, back down. You're coming up and down 25 times. If you got a dumbbell at your hip, it's going to increase the load a little bit, make it more challenging. Up, squeeze, back down. Your glutes are squeezing, your butt's squeezing forward as well. Okay. So you're going to do 25 reps there on the one side only, on your right side. Then you're going to go into a kneel to stand. I recommend you get a towel or something soft that you can kneel on. This one I don't want you to extend your knees and hips all the way when you stand up. So I'll show you here. Starting from a kneeling position, I'm squatting or standing up to a squat position and coming back down. Notice how I'm leading with my right leg the whole time here. So I want to do half of my reps like that, and then lead with my left leg for the other half. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay. Once I've done all 50 total reps of my kneel to stand, then I'm going to go do my other side plank ups. So my left arm is down on the ground and come up 25 times, and then back to the top if there's time. This is a 10-minute AMRAP, okay? So you keep going if you finish through one round. That's your Metcon for today.